Welcome to the session, everybody. My name is Shekhar Sir. I'm the CEO and Managing Director of Biotecnika. So now we're going to start the Q&A session, and I have a surprise speaker, surprise guest with me, and I want you to guess a name. You can see her on the screen right now. Everybody, please tell me who is she. I know you have met her so many times, a very knowledgeable expert from Biotecnika, Bangalore, and her name is? Her name is? Yes, you're right. Carol ma'am. So full name is Caroline Green, and she is a magical expert of Biotecnika. Today I have her here right here, so that we can answer every possible question which you might have. Okay? So come on guys, shoot. You already heard the Success and Failure podcast. I gave you 2 formulas. Now I know you are all hydrated with motivation, and you are ready to make this session productive. Ask a question. We are right here. So let's look at the questions, Carol.
Yes, sir.
So look at the number of attendees. Wow, so many of you. We are so amazed that so many of you have joined. And so there are 2 ways you can ask us the question here. The one is the Q&A button or the chat. Okay. But in the meanwhile, we also have some raised hands. Okay. So what we'll do is we will always give priority to those who are going to raise hands. Okay. So I can see Aman Umar has raised hand. So Aman, I hope your mic works. I'm going to give you the access to talk. Yeah. Hello, Aman. Good evening. Please ask a question. Please unmute your mic and ask a question.
आवाज आ रही है सर?
हाँ आ रही है, बताइए. गुड इवनिंग, कैसे हैं आप?
बढ़िया है सर. एक्चुअली हाँ सर. तो इस बार हम 12th पास हुए. तो
अच्छा.
एक बार हम 1 साल हमने तैयारी किया, तो बायोटेक्नोलॉजी ही हमको चाहिए था.
अच्छा.
तो बायोटेक्नोलॉजी ना मिलके हमको बायोमेडिकल मिला है.
अच्छा.
इसी के थ्रू हम आगे बढ़ना चाहते हैं. लेकिन
तो
हम देख रहे हैं कि जैसे हमें बायोटेक्नोलॉजी में जाना, हम देख रहे हैं कि ये फील्ड में थोड़ा ज्यादा टाइम देना होता है. जैसे 10 साल से 12 साल ये चीजें हैं. थोड़ा यही चीजें हमको पैनिक कर रही हैं कि ये फील्ड में रहें कि छोड़ दें, क्योंकि चीजें होती हैं कि इन्हें और सबको देख रहे हैं 4 साल 5 साल में प्लेसमेंट वगैरह है. इसमें तो कम से कम 7 साल 8 साल आपको बेहतरीन तरीके से देना है. और साथ साथ बायोटेक्नोलॉजी भी नहीं मिला कि वही फील्ड हमको मिला रहेगा कंटिन्यू. हमें एमएससी करना पड़ेगा बायोटेक्नोलॉजी से.
अच्छा, ठीक है. मैं
हम दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी के एएनडीसी कॉलेज में हैं बस.
अच्छा, एएनडीसी दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी में हो ना आप?
हाँ एएनडीसी.
अच्छा, ठीक है. अमन, मैं आपके सवाल को समझ गया. थैंक यू सो मच. तो मैं अभी आपके सवाल को इंग्लिश और हिंदी दोनों में आंसर करने की कोशिश करूंगा. ओके. For our English speaking audience, what Aman has asked is, this field takes a lot of time, and he's just past 12th. He's got his bachelor's in biomedical, and he's worried and panicked. How would he fix that? Right. So Aman, आपके सवाल का सिंपल जवाब ऐसा सोचिए, अगर आप MBBS कर रहे होते तो कितना समय लगता है आपको MBBS करने में?
लगभग 4 साल 5 साल
7 साल.
हाँ,
MBBS 6 से 7 साल लग जाता है इंटर्नशिप मिला के, और उसके बाद फिर से आपको MD करना पड़ता है 2 से 3 साल. मतलब स्ट्रगल सब जगह है. ठीक है. अब आते हैं बायोमेडिकल या बायोटेक, दोनों जगह पे स्ट्रगल है. लेकिन एक सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट चीज बायोमेडिकल में जो इस वक्त हो रही है, जो कि लोग नहीं समझ पा रहे हैं, आपने एप्पल वॉच देखा होगा, है ना?
जी सर.
आप पेस मेकर जानते होंगे, जो हार्ट में लगता है, पेस मेकर मेट्रॉनिक कंपनी का, है ना?
यस सर.
ये सारी चीजें जो हैं, इस टाइप की बहुत सारी बायो डिवाइसेस आ रही हैं, बायोमेडिकल डिवाइसेस आ रही हैं, जिसमें कि बहुत ज्यादा रिसर्च हो रही है. अमेरिका में हो रही है, इंडिया में भी हो रही है, और अमेरिका में तो बहुत ज्यादा हो रही है. ठीक है. तो इसका स्कोप तो बहुत है. ऐसा नहीं है कि अगर आपने 8 साल यहाँ स्पेंड किया है तो आपको ग्रोथ नहीं मिलेगा. एक सिंपल चीज मैं आपको समझा देता हूँ कि अगर आपको इस फील्ड में सक्सेसफुल होना है, आपको अपना रास्ता खुद बनाना पड़ेगा. ऐसा नहीं है कि कोई बना बनाया रास्ता है. ठीक है. तो ये चीज दिमाग में रखिएगा. और जब तक आप पास आउट होइएगा अगले 6 साल में, जब तक आप निकलिएगा मास्टर्स करके, तब तक बायोमेडिकल का जो भी बहुत ज्यादा स्कोप इंडिया में भी आ चुका होगा, और यूएस में तो अभी ऑलरेडी है. आप वहां भी कंसिडर कर सकते हो जाना, तो काफी पैसे आप कमा सकते हो इस चीज में. लेकिन आपको नंबर 1 पे रहना पड़ेगा जहां भी घुसोगे. ठीक है. आई होप यू गॉट माई आंसर. समझ में आया?
यस सर. चीजें समझ रहे हैं. मतलब इसमें टाइम देना ही होगा हमको. ऐसा नहीं कि
टाइम हर जगह देना होगा. ठीक है. किसी भी फील्ड का अगर आपको मास्टर बनना है तो 10 साल देना होगा. ठीक है. मैं आपको अपनी कहानी बताता हूँ, मुझे 16 साल लग गए यहाँ तक पहुंचने में। हर किसी को लगता है एवरी गुड थिंग टेक्स टाइम, हर अच्छी चीज में समय लगता है। आपको भी 18-19 साल हो गए तब जाके आप इतने बड़े हुए कि आप ग्रेजुएशन कर सकते हो, करेक्ट?
जी जी
समझ?
जी सर।
ऐसा हर कोई आपके बराबर, अब मान लो अभी 5वीं क्लास का बच्चा तो बायोमेडिकल में ग्रेजुएशन नहीं कर सकता है, आप
नो
कर
सर।
सकते हो। समझ गए? तो हर चीज में टाइम लगता है, तो पैनिक मत करो। कंपेयर जो कर रहे हो वो आपका प्रॉब्लम है। आप जो आईटी फील्ड से कंपेयर कर रहे हो, वो 4 साल में उसका प्लेसमेंट हो जाता है। तो
जी
आईटी
सर।
फील्ड का हालत देख लो, जब रिसेशन आता है तो वो लोग रोड पे होते हैं, ठीक है? वही बायोमेडिकल वाले, बायो फार्मा वाले, बायोटेक वाले, उनको जॉब से कोई नहीं निकालता है। कि आईटी में जब रिसेशन खत्म होता है, सब लोग मैसिवली हायर करते हैं, फिर रिसेशन आता है तो फिर जॉब से निकाल देते हैं। तो आप डिसाइड करो आपको क्या करना है। कंपेयर मत करो, कंपेयर ये भी करो ना कि रिसेशन में उनकी जॉब जा रही है, आपकी तो नहीं जाएगी। समझ रहे
जी
हैं?
सर।
खड़ा मत, लगे रहो। आपकी जीत पक्की है, बट आपको परसिस्ट करना पड़ेगा। जैसा कि मैंने कहा, इमेजिनेशन को अगर रियलिटी बनाना है तो परसिस्ट करना पड़ेगा। 8 साल 10 साल जितना भी लगता है आपको लगाना पड़ेगा, ठीक है?
जैसे सर, सर एक क्वेश्चन और था, पूछ सकते
हाँ
हैं?
बोलिए।
जैसे सर
हम्म
बायोमेडिकल हम 3 साल कर ले रहे हैं, कंप्लीट कर ले रहे हैं बेस्ट दे के अपना, तो उसके
हम्म।
बाद कैसे कहाँ हम लग सकते हैं कि कुछ पैसा आने लगे तो उसके बाद हम कंटिन्यू करें अपना एजुकेशन परिवार के
अच्छा,
ऊपर, ताकि बर्डन ना रहे ये चीजें। हाँ।
बहुत ही सही क्वेश्चन है। देखिए, अगर आपको बायोमेडिकल के रिसर्च में घुसना है, तब तो आपको बहुत ही स्पेसिफिक कंपनीज हैं, ठीक है, जो कि इंडिया में इस वक्त रिसर्च नहीं हो रहा है, आपको यूएस ही जाना पड़ेगा। लेकिन अगर आपको जॉब चाहिए तो सेल्स जॉब्स आपको मिल जाएगी, बायोमेडिकल करके बहुत सारी सेल्स जॉब मिल जाएगी, जिसको कि आप टेम्परली कर सकते हो। इन द मीनवाइल जो पैसे कमाओगे उससे आप अपने कोर्स में इन्वेस्ट कर सकते हो, ये आप कर सकते हो। समझ गए? नहीं
जी
तो आप
जी।
स्कॉलरशिप लेके यूएस, यूके, यूरोपियन यूनियन में जाके वहां पर से भी आप डिग्री कर सकते हो, तो आप पेरेंट्स पे बर्डन नहीं रहोगे। बहुत सारी स्कॉलरशिप होती है बायोमेडिकल में, जो कि आप अवेल कर सकते हो,
हम
ठीक
सोच
है?
रहे हैं कि हमें हमें ऐसा कुछ मिले, ऐसा कंपनी मिले जो इसी से रिलेटेड हो, ताकि
हम्म।
हम उसमें रहे तो वहां भी हम सीखते रहे बायोमेडिकल या बायोटेक्नोलॉजी, ताकि हम
हम्म।
जहाँ पे जॉब करें वहां से हम सीखते भी रहे, यही चीजें।
समझ गए? ठीक है,
हाँ।
तो एक काम करते हैं अमन, आप मुझे व्हाट्सएप पे मुझे पिंग कीजिएगा। मैं अपना व्हाट्सएप नंबर हर किसी को देता हूं जो लास्ट तक ये सेशन अटेंड करता है, तो
ओके
अटेंड कीजिए लास्ट तक। मैं आपको ईमेल करूंगा मेरा व्हाट्सएप नंबर, आप वहां पे वो क्वेश्चन पूछिएगा, मैं आपको लिस्ट दे दूंगा बायोमेडिकल कंपनी की जहां पर कि आप जॉब कर सकते हो, ठीक
ओके
है?
सर। ओके, थैंक यू
ओके,
सर।
थैंक यू सो मच फॉर योर टाइम अमन, और सवाल पूछने के लिए। और सो दैट वाज मिस्टर अमन, and he had a question and he was panicking that he has to give 8 to 10 years into this field. Now I hope he should be fine. Our next guest is Natasha Garg, and Natasha, your turn comes now. You may unmute your mic and please ask your question.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Welcome to the session, Natasha. How are you?
I'm good, sir. What about you?
Super good.
Okay.
All blessed. Tell me.
Sir, I have just completed my master's from AMU, Aligarh Muslim University, in botany stream, and I am
Botany.
going to enroll in CMAP, CSIR lab in the Lucknow.
Okay, wonderful. Okay.
So, sir, I am just thinking like after doing PhD, I want to join the company in the
Mhm.
like. So, how should I
Mhm.
improve myself in order to join the company in the botany stream?
Okay.
What techniques should I develop in myself?
Okay. I think we have just recently shot a video. I'm not sure if it is uploaded on YouTube or not. It was done by, I think, Vaishali ma'am, right? So that video talks about the same. The skill set which you need after your PhD to get a job in the biotech, biomedical, and herbal industry, whichever industry you want to get in. वो video है. आप what you can do is if you can ping me on WhatsApp, I'll share the link with you. You can go through that video. After that, if you still have a question, you can ask me. Okay. So that's the first thing. Now, to summarize your question and to summarize your answer, let me tell you. So you need skills. Okay. So work strongly on your skills, work strongly on your techniques. Okay. And work strongly on your communication and public speaking skills. That's very important. Remember that, because whenever you go for an interview, they will see how confident you are. They'll see what kind of communication skills you have, and are you able to communicate well? Are you able to do your job well in the lab or whatever is a job description? Are you able to do? Would you like to add something?
Yes, sir. So what you can do, Natasha, is like first get to know about your technical skills, because when you want to go in for a company, you need to know technical skills. That's very important. When since you're from botany, I would like to add on to this point. Just learn chromatography technique very importantly, because you need to know HPLC, GCMS. These are very important whether you are from botany or zoology. And learn, since you're from plant, you don't have to go in for facts analysis. Learn DNA sequencing, very important DNA sequencing. So learn those things which will be definitely helping you when you go in for any companies, like wherever you go in for, since you are very much specialized of going into a company. Learn advanced techniques, which is also related with bioinformatics, because that's going to be the future. So you can take up sequencing, and some chromatographic technique will be an added value for you.
All right. So that was Carol, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for your help. Okay, Natasha, do you have any more questions? Puche.
No, sir. Ma'am,
Okay.
can you just add some techniques in the bioinformatics which I have to learn?
Yes, definitely. As we are coming with many workshops and internships, we can say we provide NGS over here, and we provide CRISPR-Cas9, which we are providing. So this is going to be the real massive thing that's you will be seeing in the coming future. So definitely you need to learn, and also you can take up some programming, any of the programming. If you know, we can expect that will be implicated in your botany work also.
Right. So, Natasha, I'll add to that. So, basically, what ma'am means to say is when you combine some technologies, you stand at the borders of art, science, and commerce. Okay. When you stand at the border of art, science, and commerce, you'll be able to make more money from the industry. Okay. Let's say that, okay, you already know botany and you know how to apply computer science into your botany knowledge, right? Or how can you use the botany knowledge in computer science? Either way, that'll help you. Was I able to make you understand?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. And Natasha, I know you may have follow-up questions, so feel free to ask us today or in my WhatsApp. I'll give you the WhatsApp number if you're until the end. Okay. So that was Natasha. Thank you so much for your question. And then we have Paras. Paras, हम आपसे मिल चुके हैं शायद. We have met earlier, right? So okay, time for Paras to ask question. Go ahead, Paras. Can you please ask a question? If I'm not wrong, Paras. Yeah.
Hello. Yes,
Yeah,
sir. Yes, sir. Hi, sir. My question is, sir, how to become a scientist B and a scientist D as a position in virology lab? After working as lab technician in virology COVID-19, sir,
Okay.
in third wave, sir.
Okay. What's your qualification? MSc?
Sir, engineering biotechnology.
BTech?
Yes, sir. Biotech.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
BTech biotechnology. See, first thing for any place to get to that level, you need PhD. Okay, and a lot of postdoc experience in a similar domain. So let me carve out this architecture for you. If you are a BTech, write your CSANET. Okay, finish your PhD. After your PhD, while you are doing PhD, do it in virology, and after that also gain some postdoc experience in India or abroad in top-notch science labs like IISc or NIV Pune, National Institute of Virology, or in US there are various labs you can get to, or European Union labs, and finish your postdocs there 2 to 3 years. And after that, when you apply, you can come back using Ramalinga Swamy Reentry Fellowship and easily get into scientist B and D positions wherever you apply. Okay, this is a career path which I'm telling you. Many people have used it successfully and it works. Okay, and government keeps increasing. In fact, just I think 1 hour before we were discussing that the R&D spending of India is now higher than European Union, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So we were discussing that because there is a video going to come up on YouTube channel which we are talking about how we can improve the research volume of India. That is where ma'am came out with that research that, okay, now India is spending more than entire European Union, union of I think more than 56 countries. India is spending on R&D. So definitely in future, it will be very easy to get there, but you have to get started today. There is a path of 8 to 10 years. Once you've reached there, then you have that position ready for you. Okay. So I hope that answers your question, Paras.
Sir, can I take some short-term project associate in SARS-CoV-2 or project assistant job meanwhile, sir?
Yeah, so while you are preparing for CSRNet, you can do some temporary jobs as JRF and SRF in all these virology labs. If you follow Biotecnika, we come up with a lot of postings regarding that. If you just follow that and apply, probably you'll get selected if you have the right basics, and then you can work there. So you'll gain that work experience, which will come handy when you're doing your PhD. Okay, because working on viruses, BSL-2 and BSL-3 lab thing, so it's very difficult to work on that, right? So it's good to have experience. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any more questions? Okay. Okay. So that was Paras Parekh from Gujarat, I believe. Okay. So that was Paras, and he had a beautiful question. Okay, moving on to the next person who has raised hand. We have Jasween Kaur. Jasween, I hope your mic works. I'm giving you the access. Please go ahead and ask a question. Welcome to the session, Jasween. How are you?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Namaskar.
नमस्ते सर सर एक्चुअली अभी एमएससी कंप्लीट किया है मैंने बॉटनी से
Wonderful.
एएमयू से एंड सर अभी मतलब लास्ट 4 इयर्स से एज पार्ट टाइम मैं कोचिंग क्लासेस में पढ़ाती थी तो अब मतलब उन 4 साल के एक्सपीरियंस की वजह से आई हैव गॉट अ जॉब इन रेप्यूटेड कोचिंग क्लासेस तो
ठीक
सर
है.
अभी कंफ्यूजन बहुत है कि मतलब आगे लाइफ में क्या करना है लाइक जॉब में कंटिन्यू करना है बिकॉज लाइक इट्स बंसल क्लासेस तो उसमें अच्छा पोस्टिंग है और अगर उसी में कंटिन्यू करते थे तो देन आई कैन गेट यू नो अच्छी पोजीशन आगे मिल सकती है एक्सपीरियंस की वजह से और दूसरी तरफ नेट भी है मतलब नेट मैं 2 बार ही दे चुकी हूँ फर्स्ट टाइम आई गॉट 33 परसेंटाइल एंड सेकंड टाइम आई गॉट 70 परसेंटाइल तो फिर पीएचडी भी माइंड में रहता है अभी मैंने जर्मनी में भी पीएचडी के लिए अप्लाई किया था बट वहां पे रिप्लाई आया कि नहीं हुआ है तो बस ये कंफ्यूजन है कि मतलब किस फील्ड में जाना चाहिए
ओके आपने बहुत ही अच्छा क्वेश्चन पूछा है जसवीन और ये तो आई थिंक मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल हैव दिस काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चन तो आप मुझे मैं किस लैंग्वेज में रिप्लाई करूँ हिंदी में बोलूँ या इंग्लिश में आप बताओ
सर किसी में भी
चलेगा ठीक है मैं हिंदी इंग्लिश दोनों मिक्स करने की कोशिश करता हूँ बिकॉज मैम विल आल्सो जंप इन सो द क्वेश्चन इज शी इज ऑलरेडी डूइंग अ जॉब इन अ कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट एंड इफ शी कंटिन्यूज देयर ऑफ कोर्स देयर इज ग्रोथ बट व्हाट इफ शी वांट्स to do net and PhD. So is that a line she should go or she should continue with the job? That's the question. Okay. So I'll try to jump in and answer the question. Then ma'am can come in and add her pointers. ठीक है. So Jasween and everybody, ये question बहुतों के दिमाग में आता है. देखिए सबसे important चीज यहाँ पर ये है कि आप पैसे के पीछे मत जाना. ठीक है. पैसा eventually आएगा. ठीक है. Money will eventually come. The most important thing here is what excites you, what you are passionate about. Okay. And then you have to combine this with the practicality. After 10 years, where you want to get to. Okay. See, after some time, like you worked for 10 years, 5 years or 3 years, like you already are in job, work becomes monotonous. Like एक ही चीज पढ़ाते पढ़ाते बोर हो गए, right? होता है ना? या एक ही काम करते करते बोर हो गए, है ना? लेकिन अगर आपका पैशन है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल जैसे बायोटेक्निका मेरा पैशन है, तो मैं सुबह के 3 बजे भी उठ के अगर बोलोगे ये मीटिंग करना है तो मैं कर सकता हूँ क्योंकि मुझे मजा आता है आपसे बात करने में आप लोगों से को हेल्प करने में मुझे मजा आता है समझ गए सो वैसे व्हाट इज योर पैशन इफ टीचिंग इज योर पैशन कंटिन्यू विथ व्हाट यू डूइंग इफ रिसर्च इज योर पैशन कंटिन्यू दैट इज वेयर यू वांट टू गो कमिंग टू द नेक्स्ट पार्ट PhD and government job or this job which I'm doing currently see you are doing this job anyways you will need a CSR net if you want to become an assistant professor in a government organization PhD will be needed there because UGC keeps changing the rules so it is safer to do their PhD okay fine you've done that but now the problem begins is government job has got less freedom while private job will have more freedom so this is where it is okay government job you don't really grow you have to wait for years together for the salaries to increase and stuff so if passion is your fashion then everything else follows according to me this is what I can suggest you अगर आपको टीचिंग में मजा आ रहा है तो उसको करते जाइए ठीक है दुनिया के बेस्ट टीचर बनने से आपको कोई नहीं रोक सकता है लेकिन अगर आपको लगता है कि नहीं मेरा रिसर्च में इंटरेस्ट है तो आप PhD कर लो क्योंकि उसका एज होता है 32 इयर्स के बाद वुमेन कैन नॉट राइट CSI नेट फॉर अ JRF ठीक है तो वो निकल जाएगा ठीक है तो टीचिंग तो आप कर ही रहे हो साइड में आप प्रिपेयर भी किया है आपने आप कर सकते हो माई सजेशन टू यू इज PhD कर लो बिकॉज अगर नहीं करते हो बाद में आपको तकलीफ हो सकती है, क्योंकि पीएचडी के बाद भी आप पढ़ा सकते हो, राइट? इफ टीचिंग इज योर पैशन, यू वांट टू कंटिन्यू द सेम कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट विल पे यू मोर इफ यू हैव अ पीएचडी, सो that's probably something which you can consider, right? But if you don't, and later on your age nikal gaya, you have crossed 32, you won't be able to come back, okay? And that's a mistake which you will regret, okay? So that's my suggestion. Carol, ma'am.
Yes. Hi. So what I believe is, like, I heard that you wanted to do PhD also, and you wanted to earn also. So that's what actually I can think about through your question, actually. So
Yes,
what I think is, for now you are actually behind because of your financial situation might be. So since you are trying in Germany, I would suggest, if you would like to go in for oncology or something, you can go for DKFZ or HBIGS, and you can start applying, or you can even go in for Heidelberg University, where you have DART scholarship then going on. So you can go to that and you can start applying for that. If you are really wanted to go in for German universities, so you can go for this. You can give up GRE, or you can give up TOEFL or IELTS. I would suggest, if you have TOEFL and IELTS, you would get definitely DART scholarship, and always looking for some alumnus who have got DARTS fellowship. So communicate to them, just get to know what they exactly were doing it. Accordingly, you can apply through that, so that you get your PhD also in Germany, which you really wanted.
Wow.
And after that, if you really have a passion enough to do your teaching profession, then you can definitely come back to India after having your PhD, take up any colleges or wherever you go. Of course, your salary will be higher. So this is what from my point of view.
Okay. आपने देखा होगा, you must have observed that I was smiling all this while because of two reasons. Okay, the first reason is so much specific knowledge how to have, right? Okay, so आप देख रहे हो जसवीन, उनके पास इतना knowledge है, मतलब वाओ. Okay, और दूसरी चीज, यहाँ पर एक और क्वेश्चन आई है मेरे पास चैट में. अमन उमर है साज सर, कैसे पहचाने की रिसर्च मेरा पैशन है? तो I'll answer that also as a continuation of this. जसवीन, आपके पास और कोई क्वेश्चन है?
हाँ जी सर, एक और है, मतलब इसी से अराइज हुआ है। एक्चुअली मतलब अगर मेरा ये था कि जॉब के साथ-साथ ही अगर मैं जैसे आजकल पार्ट टाइम को भी यूजीसी ने वो दे दिया है, एफिलिएशन दे दिया है कि यस यू कैन गो फॉर पार्ट टाइम पीएचडी आल्सो। तो क्या वो
Bad
सही
idea.
रहेगा डूइंग
That's a bad idea. See, anything you should do full time. Okay, part time में you will get the degree, but your expertise won't be there. And see, you get paid for your expertise, not for your degree. Okay. तो मैं आपको एक सजेशन दूंगा, करना है तो फुल टाइम करो, वरना मत करो, क्योंकि पार्ट टाइम पोजीशन में आप देखो, जॉब जो होता है ना, बड़ा स्ट्रेसफुल काम होता है, राइट? वहां पर आपको टारगेट्स होते हैं, आप उसके पीछे भाग रहे हो. सडनली यू हैव दिस पीएचडी इन द वीकेंड्स और से आफ्टर योर ऑफिस, दिमाग डाइवर्ट हो जाएगा. दो नाव पे चढ़ोगे तो गिर जाओगे, राइट? बिकॉज बोथ द बोट्स आर गोइंग इन डिफरेंट डायरेक्शंस. समझ गए? सो आई विल सजेस्ट do one thing at a time. ठीक है? Focus on one plant and grow it into a tree. As simple as that. ठीक है? Okay. So that was Jasween. I hope I have answered your question. Any further question? Ask me in WhatsApp. I'll reply you through voice chat. Okay. ठीक है Jasween? और नंबर मेरा आपको मिलेगा at the end of this session. ठीक है? So that was Jasween Kaur. इसी बीच में बड़ा ही interesting question आया जिसने मुझे हंसा दिया. And that is from Aman Umar. He says, कैसे पहचाने कि research मेरा passion है? How should we know that research is my passion? So the answer to your question is, first, of course, you have to spend 2-3 years doing research, and then ask yourself, if I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and somebody asks, stand in the lab and do research, will I enjoy that? If the answer is yes, for a continued 1 month, then research is a passion, or anything. So this is a 3 a.m. Rule I follow. Okay, if you can get up at 3 a.m. and do that for continuous 1 month, then that's your passion. Okay, that's okay. So now we'll have the next question, and that is from Kannan Sivakumar. Kannan, you have your chance now. Please unmute your mic, ask your question. Go ahead. Kannan, can you hear us?
Sir, am I audible?
Yes, you are. Good evening.
Sir, good evening, sir. This is my first time I'm interacting, sir, and I'm from Tamil Nadu. So please be English, sir. I'm sorry, I'm
yes,
poor in
please speak English. Ma'am is from Tamil Nadu. Yeah. Yeah, we'll speak English.
I have completed my undergraduate in BSc Honors Agriculture, sir.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes,
And
yes.
I
we
have
can hear.
written a GAD-D exam and I have cleared and I got a MSc Biotechnology seat, sir, at Tamil Nadu
Okay.
Agricultural University.
Okay.
I have written ICAR in plant science, which I wanted mainly for plant breeding. Since my ranks are low, I am deciding to take biotechnology, sir. But
Okay.
I'm so worried about the future of biotechnology in agriculture field, first one, sir. And the second one, since I'm shifting from agriculture to biotechnology, will it be so complicated in future? And my third question is, and I want to prepare for CSIR Life Sciences, sir. I have been trying to contact Biotecnika since 10 days, sir, but I can't able to find, if I call also, I can't able to reach, sir. So I
Really
need
sorry to hear
guidance
that.
regarding that also, sir. And
Okay.
whether the future will be correct if I take biotechnology, sir, that too in agricultural field.
Okay. Okay. I understood your question. Thank you, Karan Sivakumar, for your question. And now, would you like to take up or should I answer?
You can answer, sir.
Okay, I'll answer. Okay. So, Karan, first things first. Agriculture itself is a very big field. If you continue with your MSc agriculture, also it won't be a loss. Okay, so if you want to drop and probably write again and get a higher rank, probably that won't be a mistake. But what you have decided is also not wrong, because if you want to write CSIR net after your MSc agriculture, also you'll have to study the biotech subjects anyways. Okay, so if you see CSIR net syllabus, you'll have cell biology, molecular biology, genetics, ecology, evolution, all that will be there, which may not be there in agriculture. Of course, it is not there, right? So
Yes,
that is where MSc biotechnology will actually help you in your CSIR net, because you would have studied all that. Okay, so for agriculture
Okay,
candidates, there is another exam which you should know, which is ARS net. Okay, Agriculture Recruitment Services Board, ASRB, and that conducts and that takes you as an agriculture scientist directly. But that is an entrance exam. But after that, you get a job. Okay, so for example, CSIR, after that, you get a fellowship and PhD. ARS, you get a job. Okay.
Okay,
So
sir.
if you want to go into the ARS direction, then you should do MSc Agriculture. If you want to go into the CSIR net and PhD direction, you should do MSc Biotech. I think that's general metric I can suggest you. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Right.
And you can also go in for ICAR, right? Because as I would suggest, of course, if you are liking biotechnology, you can definitely take up, or else he can definitely go in for agriculture because you have less competition.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Because when you see number of people who are competing for ICAR examinations are really less when you compare it with people who write CSIR net examination.
Yes.
So you can easily get a job in ICAR rather than entering into a CSIR one. If you're really passionate enough in agriculture, then definitely you can go for ICAR, where even a scientist position becomes easy for you.
Yeah. So I hope we are not trying to, we are not confusing you. Very simple line. If you are passionate about agriculture, drop and continue with MSc Agriculture. If you don't want to waste a year, you can directly go in and write your CSIR and after MSc Biotechnology. I hope we were able to answer your question.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. So then one more doubt, sir. Recently I saw a video about the internships at DRDO in YouTube channel, sir. One ma'am was speaking about that. How to search internships like this, sir, since I was so new to this areas. How we have to approach, it's like that we have to make any resume ready, or what are the prerequisites if we want to go for an internship? Because just now we have completed our undergraduates, sir. So what do I want any qualifications like that?
Okay. So, Karan, we will tell you in brief. What you have to do is follow Biotechnika's internship page. If you subscribe to us, you will get all that. And that is where the openings will come. As soon as it comes, you please apply. And then you keep your CV ready. And as soon as they select you for the interview, you have to, appear. And if they select you, go ahead and do your internship. This is how the procedure works. Okay. Simple answer is follow Biotecnika. And since we are running short of time, Karan, so what we'll do is we'll, allow others to ask question. Any further question, Karan, you can ask me in WhatsApp. Is that okay?
Thank you so much, sir. Sir, where can we find your number, sir?
I will share with those who attend this session till the end. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much,
yeah.
sir.
And my email ID is shekhar@biotecnika.org. That is where you can, reach out to me. I'll just ping here to everybody so that anybody who misses out can always email me. Okay. All your questions, you can
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. All right. So that was Kanan Sivakumar from Tamil Nadu, and he wants to do MSc Biotechnology after agriculture. Okay. So next person in the line is Sucheta Sharma. Okay. Now we will limit only one question per person because we have a lot of people who have raised hands and people who are asking question in chat. Okay. So one question only. Sucheta, please go ahead and ask a question. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead, ask a question.
Good evening, sir. Sir, actually, I have done my master's in zoology. And
Okay,
so the
wonderful.
problem I am facing is that all the research labs which are biotech oriented or microbiology oriented, especially CSIR labs, or even we can see in IITs, they're also technology oriented. So, sir, from being zoology background, I'm really finding it difficult to enter into those areas. So, how to combat this problem? And also, sir, because we are from Corona batch, actually during pandemic we were not be able to do our projects properly. And sir, I think a lot of focus is being given to your project. So sir, that
Okay.
is also a reason. Even when I get notifications from you about like projects and all that things,
Right.
I always see they want someone with good experience or someone who have done projects during their masters. So it's
Correct.
like a lot of frustration coming while joining.
Okay.
So how to
Okay.
combat these problems?
Okay.
Thank you.
Very good question, Sucheta. Thank you so much for joining us and asking this question. To answer your question, your second question is the answer to the first question. Okay. So let me explain. So you could not do your project. Okay. See, you are from a core biology background, which is zoology, biochemistry, biotechnology, other, microbiology, or these are applied core biology. Okay. When you apply core biology into a specific field, it becomes applied biology, which is all these topics. So basically what you have to do is you have to do projects. Okay. A lot of temporary JRF, SRF positions come where zoology can be, eligibility criteria. They generally write MSc Life Science, not zoology, MSc Life Science. So you are eligible, but that could be a project in biochemistry or cell biology or molecular biology. You apply there, gain experience, and now use that experience to apply for your, further the advanced labs, which you just spoke about, like IITs, IIC, and other places, right? So start small and then gain momentum and grow big. I think that's the simple answer to your question. Ma'am, would you like to add?
Yes, so that's going to be my answer too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
so,
sir. Thank you so much.
But
sir, one more problem. Sir, they also want, I don't know whether it is true or not, but while reading their, I'm not getting the word, while reading their instruction, they always want students from that background only. Like if you want to join a microbiology project, they prefer students of that background only. So
they would have written MSc Life Science. You have to look for projects where the eligibility is MSc Life Science.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
So that's Sucheta, and thank you so much, Sucheta, for joining us and asking that question. Now we have the next person in line, Shubhashri Shahu. Yeah, Shubhashri, please ask your question. Yes, we can hear you. Good evening. Please tell me.
Yes, sir. Good evening. I am Subhashri, sir, and I'm pursuing BSc in Botany honors. Okay, sir. Actually, I wanted to be a successful scientist or researcher. So my question is that what to do next after my BSc? I am very confused what to do, and I know for becoming a scientist, I have to pursue PG then PhD, right? So I am not able to understand in which background I should study microbiology or biotechnology, or I am very uh, concerned to study about cell, and I'm not good at taxonomy, embryology, and so on. So I want to know from you that what would be best for me and what is the booming topics in the next 10 to 20 years. Yes, so that is my question.
Okay, very interesting question. Shubhashri, would you like to add, ma'am? Anything?
Yes, so you can.
Okay, right. So Shubhashri, I don't know why we're getting all the botany students today in zoology stream. That's very interesting. So Shubhashri, where it all starts. Your dream is scientist, so obviously you have to do PhD. If you want to do PhD, then you have to do MSc. Now you are in bachelor's, so you are at the right place. You are well positioned for this particular strategy, but you have to start early to reach early. For example, see, I started Biotecnika at the age of 19. So I'm still very young while, I am at this position, right? Same thing. You have to start early with the preparation, right? So when you start early, with the preparation, you will qualify by the time you have finished your MSc. So you will not waste any more time. You will straight away get into the labs, right? And while you are in MSc or BSc, do your dissertation, do your training program hands-on so that you have experience. Now, the question which you asked is which field I should go? Cell biology, biotechnology, microbiology. So you have to look for passion. Which particular subject excites you? Okay. And if you're confused, just go for some books, read some books in your library, which book you like, and see if you like that particular topic for a month or so, right? If you really love that subject, if you are able to understand that subject, probably the basics of that, then you'll definitely enjoy it. Okay. And if you do your PhD in something which you enjoy, when you'll become a scientist, you'll enjoy your research also. Okay. So I won't suggest you to become a scientist. I will suggest you to become a scientist who enjoys his or her research. Okay. So that's my message to you. Start early. Okay. Reach early and then enjoy your work. Okay. I hope I answered your question. Right?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah, most welcome. And I'll limit to one question now. Thank you so much for joining us. And the rest of the questions, please ask me in WhatsApp. Okay. So it was a pleasure hosting you, Shubhashri. Now we have the next question asker. Okay, Shavik Das. Shavik, it's time for you to ask a question. Go ahead.
Hello, sir. I
Hello,
am audible.
Yes, you are.
Yes, good evening, sir. Sir, my question is that now I am doing my BSc Biotechnology second year from Amity University, Kolkata. And sir, I have an interest in the field of nanorobotics and robotics, which helps in medical purpose. So, sir, what will be the best subject combination that I should pursue in my MSc?
Right. I think that's biomedical, right?
Biomedical.
So, yeah, biomedical and biodevices. You have to look for courses in India or US or European Union where they're having biomedical devices and devices, biomedical engineering. That's the field where you have to go to. Okay.
Sir, or there should be any prerequisite for any programming language? Like I know C language, so I should learn Python also.
Yeah.
Yes. See, Python is one of the basic requirement for any such machine human interface which you are trying to build. Okay. So obviously biomedical is machine human interface. So Python is something which is preferable. Python, BioJava, Perl, all these will come in a sequence. Start with Python and learn all these languages. There are various websites on the internet which train you. Brilliant.org is one of them I prefer. Okay. You can go there and learn all this. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you so much for asking that question, Shavik. And it was a pleasure hosting you today. So I think everybody who had raised hand has asked the question. We have last 2 minutes and 15 questions here in text. Oh my God. Okay. Those are mostly repetitive questions of whoever asked earlier. So BTech Biotech के बाद MSc करनी चाहिए या फिर PhD abroad? Okay. So you can directly do PhD. Why you need to do MS? Okay, that's your answer. How's pursuing PhD from Institute of Bioinformatics, Bangalore? It's one of the best institutes you can pursue. Interest lies with a good guide because I'm confused. Does government research is more considered than private research labs? No, it's not so. As long as your quality of research and is important, and the main thing is you have to look for the funding. Okay, because they should provide you scholarship and provide you the instruments and all that stuff to be able to pursue your research. Yeah. So is it possible to get PhD in IITs and IIC without having any project experience during masters? If you have a CSIR net, yes, you can if you are able to crack their interview. But most of the time, people are not able to. So yeah, project experience will help. Okay, definitely help. Okay, Vijay Singh says, hi, Caroline ma'am.
Hi Vijay.
Hi, Vijay. Okay, anonymous attendee. I'm doing MSc Biotechnology. Can I become a regulatory affairs authority and how to become? So yes, you can. I think there are some entrance exams for that. Yeah. Is it a patent agent exam or something?
That is different, sir. That's different.
Okay.
This is regulatory. You need to know some policy.
Okay.
Like you can go for some internship in a company, so where you know the policies, and after that only you will become. Or else initially you can start as a fresher working as a regulatory affairs itself in any company, and after that you can look in for some government work.
Right. Okay, so this is also a very upcoming field which is very scopic, okay, because every company needs a regulatory affairs person, official. So, okay, Parak, I guess I have already replied to you. Stuti, hello teachers, I want to ask you what's the difference between choosing a private lab over PhD in a government lab? For example, this is a repeat question of the previous one. So, Stuti, like we said, it doesn't matter. The thing is government labs will have a better funding compared to private lab when it comes to India. So that's something you should think about. Okay. Anonymous attendee, one more question. Is it possible to switch into biotechnology and bioinformatics from MSc Zoology? Yes, it is very much possible. Mahima Sharma, okay. Doing MSc Genomics, I wanted to ask for your help in finding a dissertation opportunity. Check Biotecnika. That's one thing you can go to. Most government institutes have no vacancy. It would be really great if I can learn NGS. NGS, we are conducting a workshop next week. And of course, Farhan Zamir sir is the best magician to teach you that, right? RNA sequencing, docking, yeah, we have courses for that. The recording, yeah. The video, recording of this particular session, if you're asking, it will be on YouTube free of cost. It will be available. For the NGS and other things, you'll have to purchase it from Biotecnika. Okay. Ashrita Gondi. So, sir, could you please suggest me job opportunities after completing MSc Zoology? A lot of job opportunities are there. You have to decide whether you want to get into teaching, academia, or industry. If you want to get into industry, you need to learn applied biology. So,
we have a video on that too, sir.
Yeah, we do have a video on that. What to career scope and what to do after MSc Zoology. It was done by you.
Yes, I've done.
Okay, ma'am has done a video. Just go and check out Biotecnika, YouTube channel. You'll get that. Okay. So I think we've answered all the questions, open questions in the Q&A session, and some chats are still open, but we're out of time. Okay. So what I can suggest you guys is I will email you my WhatsApp number, right? Tomorrow, not today, tomorrow. I'll email you my WhatsApp number. Please click on that. Join me on WhatsApp and you can ask me your questions. Generally, I reply. I'll take 1 day to reply. I won't reply by typing. I'll reply by voice message. Okay. So, busy schedule. But yes, definitely I'll reply you. Okay. As soon as you ping me, you will get auto reply also in WhatsApp and then I'll reply you. Okay. And people who already have my number, you can always be in touch with me on WhatsApp. So this is a wrap on our Ask Me Anything session. And of course, we had joined this with our Success and Failure podcast. And thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, all of you. Thank you.
And we love you all, guys. Thank you so much for being there as a wonderful audience. We will see you soon in our next video, podcast, or live session next week. All right. Till then, stay safe, stay careful about your career because you have to focus on one tree, one plant, and grow it into a tree, and that is your career. All the best. Me and my network is up and running 24/7 to support you. So please stay subscribed on Biotechnika's Telegram channel, YouTube channel, and WhatsApp. Also now we are there. And anywhere else, wherever Biotecnika is, stay subscribed because you don't know the amount of opportunity and information Biotecnika is providing nowadays is like 100 times more than last year, right?
Yes, sir.
So I think the more knowledge you have, the better decision you may take, and the better decision you take, the better direction you go. That's the mantra, guys. Thank you so much. See you soon in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.